Lawmakers get back to business. A big question is how the state plans to change education funding. As News Channel 5's Kyle Horan shows us, while Governor Bill Lee wants to redo the funding formula, some say more funding is the answer.
Governor Bill Lee has made it clear that he thinks the 30-year-old BEP formula needs to change. But there are some who are skeptical that without more funding, about how effective that new plan could be.
If you ask superintendents across the state, there are not a lot of them that like the current formula as it is.
Just before Christmas, Governor Lee met with Tennessee's top education officials about changing the BEP formula. He says a student-based funding formula is what the state needs. That raised some flags in the minds of people who believe he was talking about school vouchers. But State House Speaker Cameron Sexton insists that idea is off the table.
I don't think so. I think he's ruled that off as being part of the equation. I think he said this is totally independent of that.
Instead, Sexton says there could be more money added, but it's unclear how much or how it would be allocated.
We haven't met with Commissioner Swin after all the meetings, so we'll see what their intent is and what direction and what that actually means.
However, some say rewriting the BEP doesn't mean the state will be on the right track. Democrats are skeptical.
I mean, there's a lot of talk about changing the formula, but if you're not going to put, $2 billion into the system to actually make sure you've got adequate dollars, you're really just, moving the deck chairs around as opposed to moving the direction of the boat.
In the past few years, there have been increases in the education budget, but according to Yarborough and reports on what the BEP needs, it hasn't been enough.
We are in the bottom of the country when it comes to how much we invest in public schools. We would have to dramatically increase the amount of dollars that are going into education every year just to get out of the bottom 10 states.
As budget talks start in the House and Senate, we'll get a clearer picture of what could come next. Kyle Horan, News Channel 5.